Hi, I'm Mom.
Hi, I'm the dad.
Hi, I'm Carly.
Hi, I'm Tutu.
Hi, my name is Brianna Hanna, and I'm a member of your Speech 151 class. Like many of you, I was born and raised in the state of Hawaii, so today I decided to speak to you guys about how I think that marijuana dispensaries should be legalized in our state. The reason I chose to do my speech on this topic is because many people are unaware of the benefits that safe marijuana usage has on people's lives. Also, when compared to legalized substances such as alcohol, marijuana poses the least threat. Did you know that marijuana is dried female flowers of the hemp plant, otherwise known as cannabis, which is used in a cigarette form, a narcotic, or an hallucinogen? This is a picture of a hemp plant, or otherwise known as marijuana. This is the plant that it's made from. Marijuana has been around since prehistory. Its first recorded use for medicinal purposes was in 272 BC. 14.6 million Americans smoke marijuana on a regular basis. There are three main types of marijuana, which include cannabis sativa, cannabis indica, and cannabis ruderalis. The reason why marijuana is illegal in the United States is because in the 1930s, cotton growers lobbied against hemp farmers. They thought that hemp growing would be a competition and threat to their own trade. In my speech, I'm going to describe to you what marijuana is and the health benefits that are related to it, its comparison to legal substances such as alcohol, and my reasoning as to why I believe that marijuana dispensaries should be legalized in our state. My speech should be around 8 to 12 minutes long. Now, let's get into the first topic, which is what exactly is marijuana and its effects towards a person's health. Marijuana is a green mixture of dried and shredded flowers and leaves of the hemp plant, also known as cannabis sativa. It is the most often used illegal drug in the United States. Its main ingredient is THC, which is a chemical in the plant that causes people to feel high, which is a feeling of change in their mood or maybe seeing things differently. Slang terms for the drug include pot, weed, Mary Jane, and reefer. You guys have probably all heard of these words. Most users smoke marijuana by either rolling it into a loose cigarette, known as a joint. This is a joint. It's just like a cigarette, but instead marijuana is rolled up into it. A water pipe, known as a bong. This right here is a picture of a bong, also used to smoke marijuana. Or it's mixed with food like brownie mix batter. People also smoke them out of smaller pipes, like these right here. These are pictures of different types of pipes used to smoke marijuana. Marijuana does affect the brain. THC changes the way sensory information gets perceived, which is crucial for learning, memory, and integration of sensory experiences with emotions and motivations. It also affects the lungs. Someone who smokes regularly may have respiratory problems that tobacco and the same respiratory problems that some tobacco smokers may have, like chest colds, chronic coughs, and symptoms of chronic bronchitis. Short-term effects of marijuana use include sleepiness, impaired short-term memory, increased heart rate, bloodshot eyes, decreased social ambitions, increased hunger, lack in learning and memory perception, difficulty speaking, thinking, processing information, and retaining knowledge, and dry mouth and throat. Long-term effects of marijuana include enhanced cancer risks, decrease in testosterone levels and lower sperm count in men, increased testosterone levels and increased risk of infertility in women, lack of sexual pleasure, and psychological dependence requiring more of the drug to be used. Now I want to discuss the comparison of marijuana to a legal substance, alcohol. The U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, also known as CDC, reports that more than 37,000 annual U.S. deaths are contributed to alcohol abuse alone. This does not include accidental deaths caused by alcohol. There are no deaths caused solely by marijuana. People die from alcohol overdoses all the time. The Scientific Research Society reported that alcohol used just 10 times more than one would use to get the desired effect could lead to death. Marijuana requires thousands of times the dose one would use to get the desired effect to lead to death. There has never been a reported case of an individual dying because of overdose on marijuana use. Hundreds of alcohol overdose deaths occur every year in the United States. Health-related costs associated with alcohol use exceed marijuana costs tremendously. Alcohol consumers' health costs are 8 times greater than marijuana users. It poses more significant health problems than marijuana, and that is the reason why the cost is so much higher for alcohol. The annual cost of alcohol consumption is $165 per user compared to just $20 for marijuana users. This information was obtained by the British Columbia Mental Health and Addictions Journal. Alcohol use is also linked to cancer, and marijuana use is not. It's actually used to help cancer patients. Alcohol is associated with a variety of cancers, such as esophagus, stomach, colon, lungs, pancreas, liver, and prostate. Marijuana actually reduces the likelihood of head and neck cancers. Now I want to talk to you guys about my reasoning as to why I think marijuana dispensaries should be legalized in our state, Hawaii. Marijuana is less harmful than legal substances right now, like alcohol. It is a recreational substance just like alcohol, and when used in moderation and responsibly, it poses no harm. Dangers of alcohol, such as death and different forms of cancer, far surpass dangers of marijuana, which have effects of laziness and lacking thought process. It is also used for medical purposes. It has been proven to slow down the growth of cancer and help with the side effects of cancer, such as nausea and lack of an appetite. It is also proven to help with back problems and nerve damage, releasing tension and symptoms caused by such diseases. Marijuana can help to stabilize the economy. Government would be able to tax the product, and the opening of dispensaries would create job stabilization by creating more jobs for people in our state. Legalizing marijuana will help to abolish drug dealers who are illegally selling the product. This will help to diminish the users of hard drugs, which are usually distributed by the same people who are illegally selling marijuana. It is proven to minimize physical abuse because it puts users in a calmer state of mind. This will help to make our world a more peaceful place. Now let's summarize. Marijuana has been falsely associated as being harmful and a threat to the citizens of the United States. With responsible use, it is a safe substance. It is safer than alcohol, which has already been legalized. It can create positive effects, not only for our people, but the economy as well. By opening dispensaries in Hawaii, we make it more accessible to people with health conditions that really need marijuana, and help to put an end to drug dealers who are selling not only marijuana, but other harder illegal substances. Thanks so much for taking your time to listen to my speech. I am now open for any comments or suggestions.